Hey guys, Too Much W here, and we don't have a time limit anymore, but who cares about the time limit? We have our next profile. Yes, I'm gonna do the last of the I'm gonna do the last of the profiles today. We have a 2-in-1 profile, but not until that one gets along. But today's profile is about infection. No, infection is not sick. And I haven't gotten comments about infection being sick. It's just the fact that I think people would mistake the name for being sick. No, you're not sick. You aren't sick, are you? That's what I thought. Even though you look like a mushroom. A poisonous mushroom. It's still okay. Jeez. Yeah, this is infection. The infectory infects. Infectious infection, whatever you want to call it. Jeez, saying infection all over again kind of gets annoying. But yeah. So here's his as you see, he's spinning right now. He's totally fine, guys. Like, see, he's totally fine, totally fine. I take care of this guy. But now, yeah, on to the backstory because I'm wasting time. And so while being my Joey Bike, I'm looking for stuff, and I find this body. Well, basically, so I'm like, another one. I'm like, another one, yes! And I get the green ring. Which, actually, I'll actually show you something really cool once we get to, a certain Beyblade. Ugh. But yeah, I put them together, and I put this button right here. This one, as you can see. I know I keep saying a lot, but don't mind that. And like I said, electric jumper and kill screw. And I put it all together, and we got this beautiful, ugly duckling Beyblade. Yay! Everybody's happy. No, we're not happy because we're just not happy. But yeah, this is infection in this normal state at least. And infection's ability already. Because they actually made up the name. How he got his name was because, basically, I got up against my orbiter top. And, after he hit orbiter, like, once, he was, like, going on crazy. He was, like, ditsying around. It was, like, starting to slow down. He hit the wall, like, once and then died. I'm like, what is this, a disease? And then eventually started doing it to my other Beyblades once I actually found the other screw. Yes, even though I did mention this guy in part 1. Yeah, this guy was actually meant to be in part 2, not part 1. Yeah, that's why I put him on part 2 on my end picture. But yeah, and he ended up getting all my other Beyblades to go crazy. And as you saw with Tornation versus Infection, you see how it affects another Beyblade. And I was like, it's just a disease. And I'm like, ew, wait, this thing could be like a really bad disease. Infection, and boom, that's how he got his name. Like, well, like, if I just called this guy Disease, would that really make sense? Disease, go! That's way too funny of a name. That's way too funny. Be like, go Disease! Let's just be like, dude, that's not funny. Even though I'm like laughing at the moment, it's not funny. That is not funny. Seriously, I don't even know what I'm laughing at, but yeah, it's not funny though. I'm like, yeah, that's dumb, like, sense of a name, so I just called him Infection. And that is how Infection was made. Now into his ability, that you all know. Infection's ability is, of course, well, he hits his opponent, and the opponent starts to go crazy, not even doing its job. Just starts to hit the walls, probably slow down, but then get back up to speed again, and basically it makes your Beyblade sick, which I think I have to test out with the Beyblade bursts, because I'm not totally sure on that if infection can actually make the Beyblade bursts sick. But he can't make my Beyblade sick. But don't worry, you just gotta take them apart and put it back together, and boom, they're alright. Yeah, you just gotta dismember them and put them back together, and then boom, they'll be alright. So yeah, the infection's move is poison. Obviously, you just get hit. Bunny gets hit, and it's immediately poisoned. Which basically goes the infectious disease actually spreads all around the Beyblade and eventually gets to the bottom where the bottom it really is affected in a major way, and they'll eventually die of stamina way too easily. And his second move is stun. He can easily just, stun others. Just like a certain Beyblade. Yes, we're getting to that certain Beyblade soon. Like, just stop criticizing me. But yeah, certain Beyblade can do the same thing. And you it's the opponent and immediately they can't move anymore. They're just stuck there spinning in one spot. And they just can't move at all. Like the same effect that Tornation gives, and actually, the fact that Tornation lost to this dude obviously proves that this man is strong. And another one is sick. What do they play Blade? Like it has to get hit like on all sides, and all of these sides in order to get sick. Yes, that's actually another part to his ability. If the Beyblade hits every one of these sides, they're officially now sick, which basically means that they won't work right. What do you mean they won't work right? It's basically they'll end up shortening on power and possibly draining stamina to the point where it just refuses to spin with any power. And at that point, your Beyblade is sick. And you're probably going to be like if you are in the battle and your Beyblade would hit all sides and will just stop moving without the power, you've been would you go to your friend and be like, "You used an infected, didn't you? My Beyblade is sick." And your friend that has an infected was like, "Oh. I didn't know this until I watched this video on that until Team HW showed me this video that infection can make Beyblade sick." And your friends and you're gonna be like, why did you say anything earlier? And your friend's probably like, I just wanted to win. And you're probably like, you used an infection against me and got my Beyblade sick. I can never forgive you. You're like, and your friend's probably like, but it's just an infected. And you're probably like, rematch now. And, yep. It's probably how the story's gonna go. But that probably will never happen until Hasbro or freaking, another station that makes Beyblades could actually make Beyblades into actual things. But I mean, until then, these things remain as custom Beyblades. I'm talking nonsense now because it's 9 minutes into the video now. But yeah, that's basically all of his moves. And yeah, you probably if you get an infection, you'll be like, just belongs with the mushrooms, dude. It's just you just put it in with a barrage of mushrooms, and somebody just walks by and they're like, that's a weird looking mushroom. Because infection screw. Oh, yep. I'm gonna save the screw video for another time. But yeah, people are gonna be like, that's one unusual looking mushroom. They pick it up and they realize it's a Beyblade. They're like, is this the famous infection from Team HW? And they're gonna be like, I found it. And then once the person comes out and sees that the Beyblade mushroom's missing, they're like, now it's somebody else's problem. Because you have now cursed yourself upon the power of having an overpowered Beyblade. Because seriously, this guy's OP. And he will be facing Electric Jumper soon in the future. He will. He will be. So look forward to that. But that is all for Infection. No, I'm not going to take them apart because this video is already getting long. So, this is Super HW signing out for this profile. So this one's Infection. Next, we're going to do Laser. Yay. But yeah, this is Team HW signing out.